Tay Flow. It's getting cold outside now. Gotta warm them up. What's up, y'all? My name is Devontae McDowell. This is the first episode of the Blue Book podcast. Right now, I'm in my shed/studio. At first, I wasn't gonna, do this podcast, but I had to shift my mind because it's something that I really did want to do, not just for me, but for anybody out there that can catch part of what I'm saying, the message that I try to get to people through my experiences, through my day-to-day, through my train of thought. I feel as though it would be important if I just push my gift to people that way. I make music as well, but I've been making music for so long now, I felt as though I have to express myself in a different way. Because, people say that they enjoy my music. My cousin's always running my music. He says, I just really be saying stuff that really means something. And that I should have to keep going with it. I normally, never really took music serious. Maybe until I started doing it after a while. It kind of just became something second nature for me. And I try to make messages for people within the music, something that has substance behind it, something that they could take and carry with them along the way. So that's kind of my intentions when it comes to making music. I just want somebody to listen to what I'm saying and take some words from it and run with it, because at the end of the day, that's all music is everyone's stories and experiences, what they've been through. A next person could take that and be related to what you're talking about, because, hey, we all in the same system at the end of the day. So that's kind of my intentions with that. So, yeah, the Blue Book podcast. Blue's my favorite color. All right, so I was just thinking, what can I name this cast? And I always write notes in my notebook. I feel as though it's important for you to lock in, right? Lock in on what you're going through all the time. Just you waking up, starting your day, writing the first thing that comes to your mind, and keeping a journal pad next to your bed when you go to sleep at night. I think we as a collective should do that more often, is articulate and write our thoughts down, keep ourselves organized, and keep ourselves locked in on just our mind. Because every day, as we're going to work, as we're going to the bank, or wherever you're going to, wherever your destination is, you're going to hear conversations from other people. You're going to hear words out of other people's mouths that could go in your ear. Your ears and your eyes is a portal to your soul, right? So whatever you're listening to, whatever you're listening to, whatever you're seeing, it's going to, throw you off. It could throw you off in a good way or a bad way. I guess it just boils down to however you interpret it, however you download it to your mind. So I just think it's important that we watch what we hear and watch what we, see, of course. Of course, some things is out of our control, but just do your best to be intentional about that, because it can influence and impact the way that you see things, or change the way that you receive things. You get me? You gotta have your own understanding with things. At the end of the day, everyone has their opinions, and everybody's going to put their, their input, but you gotta just let people be people. So that's why I said, man, I'm about to just take the leap of faith and just go with this. I've been wanting to do this cast, but I just always was I'll do it eventually. But I had to get out that mindset and I had to just start this. All right. So after I just went on a rant just now, um, this episode is going to be called "Locked In or Regret Not Trying." Lock in or regret not trying. Right. You gotta pour into your craft. You gotta pour into your craft and do the absolute best that you can to pour into your craft each and every day, each and every minute that you have to breathe, that you get to breathe. Cause there's people out here not alive right now. There's people out here that doesn't have another chance to do things that they enjoy or do things that they want to do or look forward to doing. Whether that's goals, whether that's things that they look forward to the next day with their kids, they hang out. You gotta lock in or regret not trying while you have the chance to. While you have the chance to. So it's like, if you don't give yourself that chance, think about everything that could have went well, or think about all the things that could have went wrong, because there's no right without wrong anyways. But just think about it. You advance in your life 10, 15 years from now, and those things, goals, and dreams that you wanted to attempt but never once attempted, and you're thinking about it 15, 20 years from now, think of all that progress that you could have gained within that time frame. Just think about that. Because it's like, now, since you sat and pondered on your thoughts about all the things you wanted to do or give a try, you don't know where you could have been. You don't know what opportunity God could have put at the front door on your step if you just kept going. So it's like, lock in now. Like, whoever is watching this video, lock in now and inject it in your head. Like, yo, I'm gonna just try. Like, you could try your first couple your first couple times that you give it an attempt. Just try it. Like, you cannot like it or you can like it, but if you at least try and give yourself that push and that chance, like, you may never know what it could lead to. Like, I started making music when I was 13, and people used to clown me for my music. People said my music wasn't that good. And I could have just took that and, like, gave up, but I couldn't let external thoughts really take away what I was kind of starting to enjoy. 13, 14 years later, I love it, man. It's therapeutic for me. It's something that keeps me going. It's something that I could just continue to just write my thoughts out and hit the studio and just rap. Rap how I'm going, what I'm going through, how I'm feeling, And I don't care what people say about my music, honestly. Do I like it? That's all that really matters. So, lock in or regret not trying, for real. My next thing I want to talk about, right, is call people up over texting them. Call people up. And this is something that I got to work on too. I want to hear people's voices, not in that way, of course, but I want to hear my people's voice. Like, I want to make sure, like, you're okay. I want to talk. I want to articulate our conversation, like how it feels. Because when you're just texting all the time, it's like you don't even really feel connection. Like, of course, it's your people you talking to, but you don't feel that connection. Like, it's just dead. Not dead, but it's like you're talking to AI. People use Chat GPT, and it's like it's kind of like you're talking to another, another computer, another bot. So, of course, if the person puts some emotion in it, but then again, it's like you're probably reading that message off of how a person speaks to you. Like you're putting their voice over the words that they're texting you. So it's like, I don't know. I have to lean towards calling people over texting more often, because you can actually like feel the vibe through the phone. You can see like how a person really is doing. But then again, you only know what a person tells you, right? So, but I think personally, I think we should start leaning towards calling our folks more often. Like, not even like texting. Of course, like we all have different schedules in life and we're all busy and everybody has to, go through their own life path. But a call only takes a couple seconds, right? If the person's busy, they'll reach back out to you. Y'all hop on the phone and y'all could talk about a lot more within the time of like waiting for the next person to text you back and then the person texts them back. So call your folks up, man. You never know if they need to hear your voice. They could be going through a long day. And you could be that person that you just pick the phone up, call them, and y'all just start laughing right away. Just giggling. Y'all don't even have to say nothing. Just off of them talking to you, y'all just have that vibe. So pick the phone up and call your folks. Something that I'm working on myself. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on those two topics. Like I said, this is the first episode of the Blue Book podcast. I gotta start, thinking on different ways to approach this, how I can give y'all substance through just what I be thinking and the thoughts that I be going through day to day. Cause I just feel as though people needs people, and if I could be one of those people that is a voice for others in this world, in the community, whoever grasps on what I'm saying, because at the end of the day, I'm just another human being like the next. So I'm just happy that I started the first episode finally on this. Like, it was exciting to do. I'm gonna have a lot to talk about through the episodes as I keep building and keep building the catalog for y'all. I'm going to do my absolute best, to stay consistent with this, because I just feel as though it was time for me to do this. It's 2026. No, I'm not doing it because it's a new year, but I'm doing it because it's just a fresh restart. Like, yeah, it's the new year, but honestly, I think the new year is in March. But that's a whole other conversation. But this is something that I felt I had to like do. Like, I'm always on TikTok posting short videos. I wanted to do the long form and just chop up what I be talking about through the video, honestly, because it was like constantly getting on TikTok and I'm balancing going to work and balancing fatherhood, balancing being with my family. Like, I had to really think and evaluate some things. Like, I'm about to just like really focus up on this podcast and give it a try and see how it goes. So that's my mindset. I'm just taking baby steps. It's a lot of stuff I want to talk about, and I'm going to share. What I know, things that I experienced, and hopefully it can help a next individual out. So I appreciate y'all if y'all made it this far to the episode, going on 15 minutes. Just short, something simple, but like I said, as I continue this, it's going to be much more. Have a blessed day. I'm honestly going to pray for y'all. I promise you. Like, and stay safe, stay grounded, and do good things for good people, and love your people, and keep them close. All right. Signing up. Tay Flow. It's getting cold outside now. Gotta warm them up. Life is different when you gifted, always trust the vision. Unfortunately, you gonna make some tough decisions. I was always hard-headed, dog.